comes with a different stories in Nigeria. And if you know it, they come juicy. This week is not an exception. We have wonderful stories for you. Welcome to the first episode of Extract. I am Adeshewa. I will not be doing this alone. I have wonderful people with me here. You're welcome.
It's so good to have you be our viewers on this favorite program. My name is Oseni Basira.
I have to meet Tayo.
Alright, name is Temi Tayo, like she rightly said. The only guy, of course. I am blessed.
The last man standing.
Yeah.
Like really.
It's
good to say, but the responsibilities is not easy.
No, yeah, he's able to the tax now.
Okay, yes, as we promised you, we have a lot of top headlines we have to, give you our views and discussions about Oyetola condemned protesters, hoodlums, dump sacrifices in front of the Obafemi Awolowo universities. And we have on our top headlines, wow, this is really interesting. And first, the use of coins by Nigerians, House of Reps tells the CBN. Yes, still on our headline. NAFDAC warns against 4 male sexual enhancers and dangerous ingredients. Yes, these are the headlines we have to check and to review for the week.
I told you that all this topic are juicy. But let's start with this. Oyetola appeals to protesting Ife citizens. Who have that story, please?
I did. What actually got my attention was that what was the cause of it? Because it's affecting the educational system. And this is affecting the educational system.
I just
get me on my toes.
This is happening at the period. It's happening at the period when the kids are at home and they're on strike.
Yes.
And it's actually a good period that no one will feel hot or anything. But then I was wondering if I talk now, you guys will say
it is a freedom of expression. Let me have your view. I got my view too.
I'm on the opinion that the citizens can demand for whoever they want.
Okay.
Initially, the community is theirs.
Yes.
Whatever disadvantage comes in with the school being in that environment, they take
being biased. You see, one thing about this thing is let's give the job to who can do it.
Yeah.
So we are not bringing a foreigner here. You see someone within the Nigerian citizens that is educated, that is fit for the job. We are bringing in to do this job.
Guess what? They also said they have a candidate that is fit. So you guys should not say
now when they are bringing in candidate that is fit for it, that means they are not following the procedure and the processes.
This person has the educational
and they are being contract. Okay.
And he has all the qualifications to be the vice chancellor of OAU.
Okay.
And he's also a citizen of Ife. So I feel like it's not really wrong for them to say they want. If you have a different opinion, drop it on the comment section. So you let us know.
My point is, is it a must that the indigene must become the vice chancellor?
That's just it. No.
It's supposed to be based on academic merit.
Yes, and who can do the job? Yeah. Now let's look at it. Yes, coming in from the point of view. Now let's look at even the point of the leaders, even the Yorubas, the traditionals. When they need to have a king, it is going to be by consulting the oracle, and wherever the oracle picks becomes the king. Despite the fact that some of these people are always really like, I don't want to be the king, but they come in. Why? Because the oracle picks impartially. Yeah. Now, look at it from that angle also. It is who is fit for the job that the Ifa is speaking. Yeah. Because he's seeing it from the angles nobody has seen it. Now, same thing as this level. No, one thing we have to be considerate about is, when we say it's Nigerian stuff, it's general. Now, it's not only the indigenes of Osun that are the students of the school. Yeah. We have students and people from all around Nigerians come here for educational purposes or for lecturing purposes. So you don't tell me that we should give the vice chancellor to the indigene because he's an indigene.
Anyway, I'm in a good mood today, so I'm not going to drag.
Exactly. Don't drag me because I'm sure I got that point sincerely.
Now let's move to the next one. And first, the use of coins by Nigerians. House of Reps tells I like the story, and the reason I like this story is because whenever I go to the shopping mall to buy stuff, and they will tell me my changes 22 naira 99 kobo, and they will give me 20 naira change, only 2 naira 99 kobo mean yes. So if we start using coins, it's high time we start using coins, so that I'll be able to have my 2 naira. My dad sharp job. Only to pay 15,000 naira. My happy rank come back.
Wow, nice one. So
I think the only way they can achieve that is for them to come up with a structure and strategy that will regulate price market.
Thank you.
Because obviously you can't buy anything with 5 naira. Not even talk about 10 naira. Not even talk about that coin.
See, I'm a living witness to this. I have experienced it every time. All those shopping malls I used to eat my 2 naira 99 kobo.
Shewa,
I don't want to escalate it.
Shewa, thank God I have him on my side, so we can see the view, we can view the case. Now let's look at it. If 5 naira and 10 naira are not coming to the full-fledged of the market value, now what is going to be the hope of the coin coming in?
I don't absolutely.
That's just it. You are bringing the stuff
wait,
before I
nah.
can support that. Okay. I give you the
Imagine 100% of Nigerian population.
Okay.
50 uses shopping malls and other means to get what they need.
Okay.
And now me, I buy stuff from shopping malls.
Okay.
And I'm a living witness to it. I'm not the only one. I'm sure there are 50 people like me in the country. 20 people like me in the country.
Okay.
50,000 people like me in the country.
Oh my God. Okay.
And enough of those shopping malls eating my money.
Okay.
It's enough. So at this point, I am saying I agree to this and I'm liking this. I am really.
You're liking what? Be specific now.
It is going to be okay for them, you know. There are some kind of people are just this kind of go to the shopping mall, get my needs.
So
get
that
my needs
wait
and go.
those shopping malls will be able to give me coins.
I will still tell you that if they give you the coins, you can't use it.
I'll come and use that shopping mall again.
Thank you. No. She will have to wait.
Now because
she will have to wait for the shopping mall time. Now, how many of Nigerians are actually using this ShopRite and these big shopping malls that you actually recommended? Most Nigerians, I promise you, go to the plain market.
Yeah.
To get their food stuff or get what they need. So once those coins cannot actually work effectively on the plain market, that coin recently is being restricted.
Definitely.
So we have to make this thing work well.
I am not
against we using coin. I'm not against we using coin, but first and first, let the 5 naira and 10 naira come to its full-fledged in the market level.
I would have to ask them. I'll be how far?
I have 5 naira, I have 10 naira. The moment you have them, you'll be like, God, what can this money do?
No,
you can't spend. You can't use it.
50,000. Let's go.
Excuse me, do I have to save it to that level?
You gather them.
Yeah.
Before you can, it's annoying.
Yeah, we have this another interesting story.
Wow.
NAFDAC warns against female sexual
I reserve my comment.
Let me read it again. NAFDAC warns against female sexual enhancers. And all these sexual enhancers, I keep wondering why people use them.
Okay. We should ask him. Is the male?
And they have dangerous ingredients in them. Now, not all of them, but NAFDAC have specifically mentioned 4. And I don't think I'm in the mood to mention those companies. Although some other stations actually did. So you can actually find it. NAFDAC specifically mentioned them. So you can actually go online to check for it and make sure you are not falling into the wrong market and the wrong drugs.
Yes.
And another thing is, we have a guy in our midst. I want to specifically ask him.
I am backing you. We are asking him together.
And I will explain.
Wait,
okay.
Why do they use these stuffs?
I
is
think
it that? Wait, I'm waiting to say my own. Number one, you that are saying you're backing me. Don't back me finish. Because he is a guy. You are married. I'm the only one that is clean here.
Shawa, no.
So at this point, I am asking, why do they have to use drugs? Is it that it's their wives or their babes that used to
demand for more
that make them use those kind of stuff?
Yes, I would say there are factors attached to that. You know, men naturally we have this ego of we want to be seen as a superhero, not just in outside world, including the inner room. So I think most men would like to use sexual enhancement to boost their whatever, to satisfy their woman. And of course, women naturally, some women, their libido is high.
Yeah.
They want it more. They want it. I mean several times before they can
So
be
you're
able to.
talking out of experience.
I think I'm okay.
Exactly, exactly.
And
He's
you
the best
know,
man for the job. You can ask him.
And you know, so the man have to go extra mile to get what he needs,
So what are the effects?
and doesn't want to lose
What are
his
the
wife
effects?
to
What are
another
the
man.
effects
No,
of
no, no.
these drugs?
Number
Right.
one, it will destroy your it affects brain. That's one.
Wow.
Number two, it has felt your libido.
Okay, it
keep
causes
it-
low sperm count as
Yeah,
well.
definitely.
Okay.
So it has innumerable,
Because it's going to be
innumerable,
affecting this
health challenges.
the sperm in the sense that the body is not actually giving out the sex as within its own capacity. It is giving out the sex with the help of the drug.
Yes,
So it
now.
automatically
So when the
It's not
drug,
coming-
when
that
the
is
drug
not coming
expires,
naturally.
when the drug expires, it has some part of the body it affects.
And it's also
We can
destroy
see it
your
affects
immune
childbirth,
system.
right? Childbirth.
Childbirth, it has some health effects.
So people like that would find it difficult to get their wife pregnant. So we have to round up with this. And I know there are other interesting stories that came up this week. But we
Yes.
can't go through all the pages of the, we just have to scan through and then extract some of those juicy topics. I hope you guys wait and wait for next week. I'm sure there are other topics and new stories that will be coming up next week. And guess what? We're going to be having a wonderful guest with us next week. See you guys.
Same
Next
time, same station.